Looks like we're safe. Oh my god. And we got our money back. That was a little bit risky. Yeah, we're green. We're green across the board. Okay. I don't quite know why they went hostile. Because as far as I could tell, we were green. It is very strange. Anyway, off we go, I guess. Alright, so where are we going? Why is there no marker? Where the hell am I going? What are we actually looking for here? Okay. It wasn't turned on, that's why. So the last thing we've got is to meet Van Bruggen and Alice Garden Pods. Okay, we can do that. I could remember where it was. Yeah, there. Alice Garden Pods. Alright, that should be straightforward, I think. I'm curious that we haven't been randomly attacked or randomly impacted by anything that we've been doing. Should be down here. Hopefully, having said that, I'm not going to have that happen now. I vaguely remember this. So it's down. For some reason I thought the pods were up high, but apparently not. Ah, yes, I remember this place. I accidentally came here. That's right, they were talking about all sorts of crazy stuff about people being kicked out and stuff like that. I think we did some stealing as well. And yes, I remember now. Because we broke into the safe that was in there. And these guys were none the wiser. Well, almost. They got anything to say? No, nothing. Okay. Well, we'll carry on. There was some stairs or something going up. Cleaner. Ah, that's right.
Jensen, I was on my way out.
What are you doing here, Malik? I told you I got this one.
I know. I didn't do anything. Trust me. Van Bruggen's all yours.
Hang on a second. Something's wrong. What is it? Why are you here?
It's nothing. I mean, can't a girl have secrets?
Ah. Can we tease her? Lecture? Yeah, let's tease her.
Sure. Makes them more interesting that way. But when the girl is my pilot and my only ticket out of here, I prefer a more open relationship.
Good point.
Glad you agree. But you still haven't answered the question.
Fine, since you're so damn curious. Years ago, I used to live here, remember? My friend, my best friend, Evelyn. She was like a sister to me. Made living here fun. But then there was an accident. She's dead.
I'm sorry, Malik.
Wait, Jensen, let me finish. I thought I was okay with it, but I know she didn't just die. She was killed. Murdered. Her damn scumbag boyfriend did it. I know he did. I knew he was trouble right from the start, but she just wouldn't listen to me.
Malik, easy. If your friend was murdered, the police would have suspected something. They would have investigated.
That's just it. There was no investigation. They said she fell down a flight of stairs like it was some kind of freak accident. But her wounds, the way she died, they don't add up. It's right here in the damn blood spatter analysis.
Blood spatter? You've seen the police report?
Yes. A friend left a copy of it in a pod here for me to pick up. Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but I think there's been a cover-up. I just have to prove it. If I could get my hands on the autopsy report, the one that never surfaced, I know I'd get the truth. Except...
Why do I suspect I'm about to get dragged into something?
Look, Jensen, I'm sorry. I know Van Bruggen is the priority here, and I told you it was my business and I could take care of it. It's just... The more I think about it, the more I realize I'm in over my head. I'm just a pilot. I'm not a damn cop. But I need to know the truth.
Let's see more details about Source.
You said you've seen the police report. Who gave it to you?
An old friend who was also a good friend of Evelyn's. He used to work for the Shanghai PD. He left a copy of it along with a few other things concerning Evelyn in a pod here for me to look at. He also left some instructions on how to contact someone at Lim for the autopsy report he's convinced was intentionally buried.
Why would Lim have anything to do with Evelyn's autopsy report?
Well, if you haven't noticed, the Chinese government has been outsourcing branches of its public services for years. Bell Tower polices the streets, and nowadays Lim does more than just cosmetic surgery. They're often contracted for special cases like Evelyn's.
And what made Evelyn's case so special, you think?
Her boyfriend, Lee. He was at the scene. He had Evelyn's blood on him and tested positive for alcohol and drugs in his system. With his rap sheet, it wasn't looking good for him. But his family, they're on a lot of boards with deep pockets and a lot of reach. They wouldn't suffer the embarrassment of having their son indicted on a suspected murder charge.
Okay.
Tell me about Evelyn.
She was beautiful, carefree, loved to have a good time. I met her during my internship for a private transportation and logistics firm here in Shanghai. She was a great pilot, too. Knew how to feel the currents, to push the bird just so. Too bad her talents for reading the wind didn't translate to reading guys.
How so?
She was always getting into trouble with the wrong crowds. And it always had to do with some boy. She knew I didn't like him. Her boyfriend at the time, Lee. It drove a wedge between us, and when we parted ways, it wasn't amicable.
I understand.
She was a good girl, Jensen. She deserved better.
Okay, and...
Why do you suspect Evelyn's boyfriend had something to do with her death?
Because he was poison, right from the start. Born into money and influence, but never once assuming responsibility for anything. I don't think he's worked an honest day in his life.
So he was a wealthy, pig-headed asshole. If that was reason enough to accuse someone of murder, half the world would be in the pen.
No, there's more to it than that. He's known for violent outbursts, domestic altercations. He nearly killed a kid over some stupid gambling feud. The problem is, his family made him untouchable, even to the police.
And Evelyn was okay with all of this?
She always tried to see the good in people, give him the benefit of the doubt. You could say that's just being naive or even stupid, but I think she was just innocent.
Okay. Details. Task.
This autopsy report. Once you got your hands on it, what were you planning on doing next?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm a pilot, not a cop, but I felt I had to do something while I had the chance. Maybe once you get the report and we know what it says, we can improvise.
Okay. And do I really want to ask for a reward? That doesn't seem right. No, I'm not going to. She's a workmate, a colleague. I'm not going to ask for a reward. I'm not a scum. I'll steal vodka, though.
Okay, I'll help. What do you need me to do?
My lead, he works for Lim. He's a systems technician who apparently has access to their entire database. He's willing to hand over a copy of Evelyn's autopsy report.
So you want me to meet him and get the report? Is that it?
Yes, but he'll only respond to a certain phrase. Death and life have their determined appointments. To which he'll reply, riches and honors depend upon heaven.
Christ, Malik, this is starting to sound like something out of a bad spy movie.
I know. He's just trying to protect himself. I didn't pick the damn quote. So just play along and remember the line, okay? You'll find him inside the lobby of the Lower Hengsha Lim Clinic.
Does this guy have a name?
None that I know of. But he apparently goes by the handle Anonymous X. I know.
Anonymous X. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, before I forget, everything concerning Evelyn's incident, newspaper articles, the police report, Lim details, it's all inside pod 009 here in the hotel. You should read over everything if you can.
Pod 9. Got it.
I need to go. Contact me with any updates and... Thank you. I really appreciate this, Jensen.
Okay. Right. Well, I couldn't take money off it. There's a limit of what you can do, eh? Now I can't remember how to get upstairs. I think it's over here. Yeah. It just didn't feel right to ask for a reward for that one. Okay. Pod. Is this right? 009. No, that must be the next one over. Yeah. Is this it? 16? Is that stuff that we can nick? Tranquilizer darts. I guess we could take those. 20. What the hell is 9? Is this it? Yes, this is it. Okay. Fly girl, the limb contact has agreed to meet you tonight. I don't know how large or small this window of opportunity is, or how long it will remain open to us. But it's the only thing we have to go on. Hopefully we can trust him. He holds the biggest piece of this puzzle. I'm sorry I can't be of any more help on this. As much as it pains me to see Lee walk, my hands are tied. If my supervisor found out I was even talking about this, he'd have my badge. I've attached a copy of the police report filed on the night of the incident. The original transcript has been practically gutted by IID. As you will no doubt see, the autopsy report should help fill in the blanks. P.S. You owe me a pocket secretary. Okay, case, blah blah blah. Incident, 23-year-old Caucasian female dead on arrival from probable fall downstairs. Only witness is boyfriend who was found at scene. Victim, Evelyn Carmichael. Injuries sustained. Severe head trauma, cranial laceration, internal bleeding, swelling, likely cause of death. Suspects Lee Hong. On, citation needed, at approximately 23:49 hours, personnel from LHPF responded to a distress call from suspect 209 Lee Hong. Transport recording 209E-11. Upon arrival at scene, the responding officer witnessed victim 594 EC Evelyn Carmichael on the ground near. Citation needed. See transcript. Blah blah blah. Victim was unresponsive. First response EMT unit on scene pronounced victim deceased at approximately 0002 hours. Victim was transported to see blah 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 for further evaluation and possible treatment. Suspect wearing a t-shirt covered in what appeared to be the victim's blood was questioned by responding officer Sergeant Nagy. Suspect was visibly distressed, claiming victim had been drinking prior to the incident and had fallen. Suspect was tested, confirming suspicion of intoxication. Suspect was detained and transported for further questioning under EMT unit. Cleared him for release. Wow, how long is this? I won't read the rest. I'll let you guys read it. And we are done. Okay. So what's this one? Can't quite reach it. Rooftop pitfalls claim another Evelyn Carmichael, a young woman in her early 20s. Okay, I'll let you guys read this as well. Okay. I am sure there was more. Is that it? I do believe that's it. Okay. Well, that's fine. Right, we'll go and talk this other person. We'll come back for the main quest later. I think if we go and deal with this... Actually, there's a... is there a merchant around here? There's a merchant. Yes, there is.
Best in town.
Let's see if we got anything that we can get rid of. Gonna sell that. Sell that. EMP grenade, concussion grenade. We'll keep those. Keep all of that. Sell that. Oh, wrong one. And sell that. We don't need sniper rifle ammo anymore because we got rid of it. We should probably look at using those. Okay. Now what does he have? I would like another one of those devices. Does he have it? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, that's cool.
Bye-bye. I see you soon.
Yep. Maybe, possibly. Alright. Now where the hell is the exit? I had this problem last time I was here. I got turned around and couldn't figure my way out.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza.
This way?
It's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better.
Was it this way? I think so. Downstairs. Now I'm expecting trouble. I'm thinking we might get attacked. I wonder if I should go back and close that door. I did that. Bloody walked into the glass again. Alright, let's carry on. Okay. Now, it shouldn't be very far away. Unless, of course, I get lost. It's quite possible. It's actually upstairs, but that's okay. I think there's stairs over here. Limb clinic. But... ah, yeah, there's stairs. Hey man, I've actually almost not got lost.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza.
There's the limb clinic.
Time that we as a species
Let's
stepped up
just
to make things better.
check.
Our best chance at doing this is to
Anything
modify
else
ocean
here that I should be
through a
observing?
combination of iron seeds
No.
and geothermal management.
Why is that cop standing in the glass? Okay. So, we've got to look for Anonymous X. How do we find Anonymous X? It closes on its own. They're doing something. Someone in there? No. So where is Anonymous X? Have I messed up? Let's inactivate that one. Good friend of Malik's died. Malik suspects foul play. She's asked to meet mysterious contact who works at Hangshai Limb Clinic. Am I in Hangshai Limb Clinic? I do believe there's only one. Maybe it's one of these people. It's just not showing up. No. Anonymous X. Hello, mate.
Can't you see I'm busy? Go bother someone else.
Yeah. Death and life.
Death and life have their determined appointments.
What? Oh, and riches and honors depend upon heaven. Very good.
Right, what now?
Shh. They have eyes and ears everywhere. Meet me outside the clinic. Turn left from the front and go down the stairs. I'll be waiting at the corner.
Oh, damn it. That means I have to go back outside. And he said left. My directional challenge is about to begin. Okay, left. The real left, not the other left. Where is he? Ah, there he is.
Over here. Come on now. I'm relieved to know they sent a professional, at least.
That makes two of us.
Right. Well, you're not exactly what I was expecting. I was told I would be meeting a girl. How do I know you're not an imposter or some sort of double agent? Don't think I don't know this could all just be an elaborate trap to set me up.
Look, no offense, Mr. X, or whatever your name is, but I really don't have time for this. So if you could simply just give me what I came for, I'll be on my way.
Yes, yes. I have it right here. Evelyn Carmichael's autopsy report. Here, take it.
Thank you.
I trust you will put this information to good use, because accountability and justice is at an all-time low, I'm afraid. It pains me to see this once great city, which stood as a bastion for reform and progress against our oppressive communist origins, succumb to the trappings of corporate bureaucracy and petty corruption. Corruption so often typical of your Western governments.
Whatever you say. Now, if you don't mind, I really must be going.
Well, there is still the matter of my payment. 1,000 credits was the agreed-upon price, I believe. Isn't that right?
I think what we will do is refuse him.
A little piece of advice. When attempting to extort money from someone, don't give them what they want before trying to rip them off.
What? What? You mean you aren't going to pay? But I risked everything to get you that file.
Chalk it up to a learning experience and move on.
You scoundrel! You will regret this someday. You just mock my words.
See you later, X.
Oh dear. Yeah. Well, we weren't going to get payment from the other person, so, you know. Alright. Hang on. Autopsy file, report, delete me. Mental note: after extraction, remove all traces. All that is necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing. X. Oh dear. Right, final diagnosis. Craniocerebral injuries, scalp contusion, linear pattern of lacerations on right side of skull, linear patterns of laceration on right cerebral hemisphere, subcarotid and subdural hemorrhage, small contusions, tips of temporal lobes, abrasion of left cheek, abrasion, contusion, posterior left shoulder, abrasion of right lower back and posterior right lower leg. Toxicology studies, blood ethanol, none detected. Blood drug screen, no detected. Clinicopathologic correlation. Cause of death of the 23-year-old female is asphyxia by seizure associated with cranial trauma and intracranial hemorrhaging. Quantitative blood tests reveal a high level of HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin. God, that's a word and a half, isn't it? In the subject's bloodstream, a hormone produced during the early stages of pregnancy. Further examination confirms the presence of first trimester fetal development. Right.
Malik, I just got the autopsy report. No drugs or alcohol in Evelyn's system. And her estimated time of death doesn't fit Lee's story. She did die from a head wound, but not one that matches the evidence found at the scene.
I knew it. It couldn't have been just an accident.
There's more. Evelyn was pregnant. Malik?
I'm here. We can't let him get away with this, Jensen. He's guilty. He has to be. Can you go to his apartment?
And do what?
Get proof. Get something. I'm sending you the coordinates. Contact me again when you're there.
Okay. Well, maybe... I'm just wondering if maybe I should have taken a reward from her. It's rather demanding. So we need to go... Where? Where are we going? I'm not sure. Where are we? Oh, yeah. I think if we go upstairs somehow, we'll find our way there. That goes downstairs. That's no good. How the hell did I get upstairs? I was just there. Oh, this is annoying. I think I have to go down to end up going back up. Is that right? This is possibly looking promising. Nah, there must be another way. No. Oh, this is frustrating. This is frustrating. Ah. Up. We can go up here. Hopefully it takes us all the way. Ah, there's all these things that I haven't investigated. I didn't even notice them. I'll have to come back for that. Yes, what are you looking at? And upwards we go. So we are now on the right level. We're just miles away from where we need to get to. Where are the apartments? I'm not quite sure. Is this right? This is going through these doors again. Bloody hell. How frustrating. Okay. So it's further up. Is it up with those other apartments, I wonder? If it is, we'll just go the way we went last time. There's no point trying to go anywhere else. That's right. This way. Oh, don't tell me it's over where these other ones are. Hang on. Okay, this looks like his apartment. Let's just have a look around. There's obviously the lock that we can unlock. But I wanna make sure. That must be that door that takes us. It's a loading zone, so we won't go through there. Okay, so far so good. See any security cameras or anything? It doesn't look like it. Quite a quaint little garden area. Should have no trouble hacking this. I do wonder sometimes whether I have other things I should be doing. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Access granted.
Excellent. Right. Anyone in here? Doesn't look like it. That doesn't mean there isn't. Oh, nothing. So far so good. Let's close the door. I'm getting into the habit of closing doors now. Anyone in here? No, we seem safe. That's not something we can hack. Empty. Does the guy even live here? I mean, shit. I know my bloody wardrobe's pretty empty, but not that empty. Okay.
Malik, I'm inside Lee's apartment. Doesn't look like anyone's home.
Damn. Okay, look. Lee isn't smart enough to properly cover his tracks, so look around. Maybe you can find something suspicious.
Search Lee's apartment. What are we looking for? That wasn't available before. Okay. I bet you he's probably left something on his computer. Stupid people do things like that. But this could be interesting.
Access granted.
Okay. Right. Liberty in mind and body. Your father wanted to forward me this to you. It's the quarterly report concerning your family's recent investments in LIM. Yes, I am still waiting on the financial statements from Bell Tower Associates. They are surprisingly tight-lipped when it comes to business. But then again, I am not surprised. They are privately owned after all. Still, considering your father's executive holdings, you'd think they'd be more forthcoming. PPS, we still on for Friday. Dono. Liberty and Mind and Body. Company report stronger than anticipated. That doesn't look like anything useful. Do not disgrace us. My son, your behaviour as of late has been disgraceful. Up until now I have done everything in my power to support and protect you, but my patience is running thin. If you do not change your embarrassing lifestyle, I will have no choice but to remove you from both the company and family, meaning no more financial support or immunity. You dishonour us with all your whoremongering. Regards, Father. P.S. Your mother is well, but she is disappointed. I suggest you apologise to her. Send flowers. Okay.
Malik, it looks like Hong Sr. was upset with Hong Jr.'s behavior and threatened to cut off his inheritance if he didn't stop whoring around. Sounds like he considered Evelyn beneath the family name.
And if he knew she was pregnant, I can't believe Lee would do something like that just for money.
Speaking of money, the Hong family seems heavily invested in both Bell Tower and Lim. That could explain the cover-up and lack of a proper investigation. I'll keep looking. I'm sure there's more here.
Cool. Looked in here. Ooh.
Malik, I think I got a probable murder weapon. A broken clock. The kicker is the hands line up roughly with Evelyn's TOD. Coincidence?
That's a hell of a stretch. You really think?
If Lee's as dumb as you say, maybe. We'd need lab tech analysis to confirm, but if there ever was a smoking gun, it fits. I'll stick around a bit. I'm sure there's still more to find.
Okay.
Hey, Lee, baby. Can't wait to see you today. But I'm stuck at work. I know, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you, baby. I promise. I'll meet you at the Hive, okay? Just don't get a party started without me. I want you all to myself tonight.
The Hive? I should have guessed Lee would be there. It's pretty much a second home for him.
Wait a minute, you heard that?
Sorry, Jensen. I don't like invading your privacy like this, but it's important. Plus, this gives me an idea. When you're done looking around Lee's apartment, head to the Hive. Contact me when you're there.
I'll make one last sweep to make sure I got everything.
Okay. There must be something else here. Nothing in here. Everything's been fairly obvious so far. But... This guy must be really, really dumb. Because...
Malik, I found a baseball bat, but it looks clean. Almost like it's been washed recently.
Maybe Lee washed Evelyn's blood off of it.
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure it could inflict the type of laceration she had. Okay, I think that's it. I'm heading to the Hive now. I doubt we'll find anything else in here without calling in a forensics team.
Sounds good.
Okay, alright. Damn. If you've enjoyed this episode of Deus Ex Human Revolution, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and please do leave me comments. You've been watching Smells Bad Gaming. Thank you very much.